Hello there, new video. Point here is to teach you how to use Paint.net. Basically to set up previewing crosshairs, editing crosshairs and just making them from the ground up. Very easy. In Paint.net we have a file types folder. In here we can put plugins, and I'll be putting these downloads in the description. Both the Dropbox link, that is mine, and the official website where you can find them, just in case like one of the links breaks ever. Once you put these files in the file types, you just go to any VTF, click Properties, and make sure that it opens with Paint.net. That's all there is to it, and then you can just click them. There you go, it opens. You can preview it very easily, you can edit them if you feel like it. So I like to start with like a dot in the center, just to make sure that it's centered while I'm making it, just in a separate layer. So we're gonna save this as crosshair 1, as you can see here, already exists, and to replace it, yes. Alright, so with these plugins installed, so as mentioned before in the previous video, a VTF is literally just like an image with a couple of flags for the source engine, and these are these flags. Basically it asks what the template is, where it starts from. I just select generic default, works perfectly fine. If you skip this step and you leave it empty, the crosshair will look very blurry, so make sure you don't miss this one. Then the flags, we have no map map, no level of detail, and no minimum map map that you always have to select. Also 8-bit alpha, I'm pretty sure you need it, but it is always on by default. Quickly wanted to mention something else. The point sample flag is there as well, that is optional. I like it for crosses, I don't use it for wings. In the end the difference isn't that big. I'll show a video at the end where I compare the two. In most cases this won't really matter, so wood is completely optional. So here we have this crosshair, but we can reload this while we're in game. This is a cheats command, by the way, svcheats1, so do the offline server. Alright, so this is what the crosshair looks like. It looks very ugly, but you get the point. Anyway, so let's remove this one and make an actual crosshair. So what I would like to do is just show you how to make a wings crosshair, at least how I work. I mean, for like a wings crosshair, like really not much like matters. There we go. I make a quarter of the crosshair, and then I can just like mirror it to where it is symmetrical at all sides. There we go, this is basically a crosshair. I am gonna add like an outline to it. So basically what I do for outlines is I just blur it. Alright, same process, save. I could just, instead of save as, I could just do save right now because it already saved it before, but whatever. We'll go to the process again. Generic default. No point sample for this one because it's top cross. It'll look fine with point sample, but still. And there we go, that's all. Alright, so we can go back to the game. And there we go, that's pretty good crosshair, I guess. Alright, so this is what it looks like without point sample, and this is what it looks like with point sample. This is like very noticeable on, of course, these like high scales. In the lower scales, like 31 is what I recommend using, because that's like what Valve uses by default, so it's like 1:1 pixel wise when you make your crosshair. But like even with like on my resolution, I'm playing on 1080p. Like there's barely any difference. For some crosshairs, however, you will notice. For this one in particular, I don't, so then it doesn't matter.